Hey y'all, welcome to Crystal's World. Here at Crystal's World, I talk about my life, my past life, my current life, and whatever else I feel like talking about that day. So tonight I feel compelled to talk about misconceptions of people dealing with depression, anxiety. Um, I feel as though people think that people dealing with depression and anxiety are choosing to be sad. But you have to ask yourself, do people really want to be sad all the time? Absolutely not. And I myself did not understand it until I started dealing with it myself. Um, and dealing with it in the worst way. I think most of us have been depressed, have had anxiety, right? But most of the time, whatever we're going through, we get through it and we keep moving. But if you've never been depressed to the point where you can't get out of bed, don't want to take a shower, um, just don't want to do nothing but maybe lay in bed. You don't even want to move. You can't find yourself to get up and do your norm. I feel like they'll never understand. They'll never understand. You cannot explain that to a person who's actually never been through it and to that extent. Before it happened to me, no one could ever get me to understand, right? Um, I think that I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like in the Black community, it's taken us longer to understand that depression and anxiety is very real. If you look it up, because of course I've done my research a little bit. Apparently, everybody deals with three forms of mental illness. Look it up for yourself if you don't believe. Look it up for yourself. Now, it may not be to the extent of what I was just talking about, to the point where you don't want to do anything, and if that's you, that's great. Before 4 years ago, that was me. I was always able to pick up and keep moving no matter what happened to me. I was always able to pick up and keep moving whatever happened to me. Now, this video is probably for people who haven't been through it to that extent. It's for the people who have, because you can relate to me and you understand me more and you'll understand what I'm saying more. But for the people who haven't, try not to judge. Okay? Um, Nobody wants to be sad all the time. Speak for myself, I don't like being sad. I'm usually an upbeat person, always have been. But when you get down and deep in that depression, it's nothing that you can do but pray. Pray, because you don't want to be in it. You don't want to be in that. You don't. And then when you find yourself in and out of it, that's hard to deal with too. Especially when you're normally an upbeat person. Like it's a different feeling. So for me, in my experience, when it happened to me, I chose to isolate myself because I knew people around me wouldn't understand. People around me would not understand why I'm feeling that way and why maybe I'm thinking the way I'm thinking or doing what I'm doing. Um, I can say now I'm having more good days than bad days, but I'm not fully out of my depression. I'm not by far. But on the days that I'm feeling good, I love it. I love it. On the days I'm feeling down, I just feel down, and that's just it. That's just it. It's nothing or nobody can do to make me feel better. Nothing. And I don't be wanting really to explain that to nobody, so that's why I isolate myself. Um, do I have a support system? Absolutely. I have good friends, good good people that I can talk to. I have people that can actually relate. I have people close to me that have been through depression and can understand too. But you don't really want to put all your problems on them, because guess what? Everybody going through something. Everybody. The thing is, you love those people, so you don't want to dump them with all your mess, knowing they got, they got stuff they got going on too. So that's just that with that. I just want people to understand to not judge people when you see them going through something, or when you see them not acting their norm. They're going through it. And don't feel bad or don't feel away if a person is not acting the way that they normally would toward you or with you. It's because they're dealing with some internal stuff. I'm being so serious. Nobody wants to be that way. Nobody wants to feel sad. Nobody wants to be depressed all the time. Nobody, you want to get up, you want to be able to get up and go to work, get up and do what you're supposed to do, get up and take care of the kids, get up and go out to eat, get up and go be with your friends. Just, you want to do the norm, but when you're depressed, you just can't. You just really can't. And I really want people to understand that. And again, I do fully get that you're not going to fully understand it until you go through it, but try to have empathy for the person around you that is maybe going through that. Just have empathy. And don't take it personal when they don't like reach out to you or act different. You might feel like they're acting different towards you, but it's not that. It's just that they're going through some deep stuff. It really is. And it's so much dealing with mental health. Like, it's too much for me to even talk about in this video. It's too much. It's really too much. It's really a lot. It's really a lot. I'm still learning about it myself, even though I'm going through it. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be like this forever. I want to go back to my normal self. I don't want to feel like I'm just existing. I want to start living again like I used to. And I guess it's just things that I still have to work through. Still things that I need to go back to therapy. That's number one, because I stopped going to therapy. I probably need to talk to a grieving counselor. Look, I'm sitting there talking about what the misconceptions, but and at the same time, I'm still trying to figure out myself, dealing with it, right? So yeah, it's a lot. So just if you're around someone who's going through it, just try to have empathy for them. Please don't misconcept them thinking that they always want to be sad, because they do not. They don't. Trust me, they don't. We all wish we could just walk around, be happy-go-lucky every day, but that's just not the world we live in, and that's just not reality. If you're that person, great. I applaud you. I applaud you. You know, if you're able to get up and go despite what happens, that's great. That was me at one time too, but yeah, it can get the best of us. That damn depression, you hear me? It can get the best of us. So yeah, that's really all I want to talk about today. So if you made it to Crystal's World today, thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.